Hey, I only use the first page. I don't even spoil y'all with the rest of the stuff. Is the people deserve more. I only be using that first page. Mm. I mean, my timing is excellent. Actually, my timing is pretty good with the soundboard. You know, like the way I have it finish my sentences. Come on, you gotta give me credit. That shit is clean. That shit is clean. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oof. Um. So much is so much is going on. Hey yo, look out, Robotech. I appreciate those bits. I appreciate those bits. Thank you so much. Robotech, you won last night. You came back beyond the grave. Oh, JK, I was so hurt for you, man. I thought you had this one in the bag. I thought you had it in the bag. I really don't know. JK, JK, I feel for you. It happens. It happens to the best. Oh man. Oh man, it's actually diabolical. But how you guys doing? Hopefully y'all doing all right. Had a great stream with Icon and Company. If you guys aren't, if you guys aren't following them, um, if you guys aren't following them, you need to. You need to. Every Tuesday night we come together and we argue and debate over because Shake was talking. Oh my God, Shake actually almost pissed me off. Talking about peas and rice and which one's the better. We all know jollof rice is better than peas and rice. If you have to add peas to rice, then the rice isn't as good as jollof rice by itself. You don't gotta add nothing but jollof rice. It's just seasoning. We should have never let those islanders go on that boat. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, if you guys want to, an hour before this, so like you can get a whole hour of me. But yeah, so tonight if we can finish, we got to fix the perfect stranger bot. Is busted. It's busted. Um, I didn't post the video link today. Let's post one real quick so we can get that going. But tomorrow there won't be a stream. There will not be a stream tomorrow because I'll still probably be downtown. I'm saying there probably won't be a stream, and if there isn't a stream tomorrow, then that means a lot of good things happened, and we applaud those things. But the goal is to do some networking and hopefully get invited to a dinner. But the question is, it's like a dev fest, so would I be doing too much if I did an outfit change? Would that be too much? If I pulled up and was like, all right, I'm here, I'm doing this, but I'm gonna hit y'all with the outfit change. Would that be doing too much? Yeah, shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, keeping my. We're 11 subscribers away. 11 subscribers away from 1,000. And it's like the closer I get, the more I dread it. The closer I get, the more I dread it. It's like, oh God, Please, please just leave me alone. But we're smooth going in, and hopefully this story does well because we're talking about the grid, the power, and some of our innate concerns. Okay, okay. Is this are these red flags? Can I ask some personal questions? I'm gonna turn this over to you all. So today I was approached at the hospital by a nurse, and this nurse was very forceful and strict with me, and she told me, she was like, "Hey, so and so has been trying to get a consult with you, and you keep sending your lackeys to come talk to us, and you don't come down there to talk to us." And I was like, "Oh, I don't like going down there because if I go down there, you and your little nursing friends uh, drool all over me. It's too. You guys are annoying as shit." And they're like, "Yeah, but what's it called? Likes you and so you should go." I don't want to deal with it. So they decided to use some elbow grease, and they finally got a console down there. And I went down there, and I got cornered. And she took my phone and she put her number in there. Now, I have two situations about this that I don't like. One, she didn't save the number in the phone, so I don't have the number. Then two, which I think is the more important part, is the nurse that made me go down there is now texting me saying, "Why haven't you text my friend? Why haven't you text my friend?" And I don't, and I feel like I could just ignore this and be like, I didn't, I don't care. But then I also want to text, be like, she didn't save her number, so I don't want her to send a number. Winter's upon us. You got to find someone to cuddle with during the wintertime. It's crazy. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't have to. But other than that, today was a great day for me at the gym today. I got to lift 315 pounds over my head in a military press. It went up clean. I didn't need any assistance. So I'm very proud of myself for that accomplishment today. Where's Nimbus? Is Nimbus in here? Nimbus was giving me points in what's it called? Robotech and Nimbus are the only reason. Robotech's really the reason why I win the the thing in Icon stream. And nah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It was a big lift for me. I was really excited. I, you know what? I feel like you didn't vote once today, Robotech. Wow, I must have really been doing well then. I attribute all of my victories to you, Robotech. Point blank. I feel like Yag would really enjoy that show. Yag, do you watch that show? Yeah, and you want to know something? It's kind of crazy because they brought me on because they're like, "Oh, Hero has a good audience. Hero has a good audience. He'll bring us a group of people." And I'm like, that conversation, that meetup has more viewers consistently than I ever do. You can watch the replays on YouTube if you down with the sickness. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that link up. All right, but tomorrow 9:30 in the morning we're going. So we're ending stream. We might be even ending stream early. As soon as we fix this, we might end it up because your boy, we got to get mentally focused and prepared for tomorrow. I have a resume that's ready for it. Here's the link, so you guys can, if you want to catch it. Came in super late. Oh, well, hey, your presence was felt. That still doesn't change anything. I still attribute a vast majority of the reasons why I win to you. So I'll be at Google tomorrow, and I get to meet up with some product managers. Um, I've gotten some good news and some bad news all throughout the day, so it's a balance. Um, Definitely wish I had a laptop because that would be super useful for me tomorrow. But we'll play it by ear, and we'll just try and be productive, as productive as possible. Um, and then and then hopefully Thursday. Thursday we have some closeout meetings with some potential recruiters. We're still trying to track down that government contract, and we will take it from there. But all exciting stuff, like nothing that I can really complain about. Should we carry on? Carry on. It's been hot. You guys make sure y'all getting y'all water. It's been super hot. Y'all make sure y'all carrying that water. Yeah, but I like when it's not fall and winter time are my, oh man, it's like for me it's like I feel like a superstar. I feel like I have superpowers. Can't tell me shit. Yeah, I don't fuck with it. Summer be damned. Summers be damned. And well, and I say Chicago's a pretty cold place in the wintertime, but um, even being on that East Coast, it might be a little bit more diabolical. So I can't even hit it. 95 Fahrenheit, too much, too much. Keep it to your, keep it, keep it. But I mean, I guess the solar panels. I guess you will need sun. It kind of ties in perfectly with the next story. And I also feel like trash too because I haven't been home, so I haven't been able to lurk and watch people stream. Usually when I work from home, I'm pretty free to do things like that. Yo, I'm an asshole. I need to stop. That's my problem. Unconditional. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't like the way that looks. All right, much better. Nah, because okay, and this is the only reason. So my friend just hit me up and asked me like he feels like this girl is kind of sus because they met on a dating website or whatever. She cut the small talk. She was like, "Hey, are you free Thursday? I want to go to this happy hour. We should meet and talk there." And he was just like, no hello, no nothing. He was just felt like he was caught off guard. And it's like, yeah, sure. But he would only be able to do it tomorrow. And he was like, "Hey, aren't you gonna be downtown tomorrow?" And um and I was like, "Yeah, I'll be downtown." And he was like, "Hey, you should just be in the area just in case shit goes south." I was like, you're gonna be downtown Chicago. What the fuck could happen?" And he was like, good point, good point. But then he was like, but he doesn't drink. So, I told him, and you're not drinking, so you don't have to worry about any of that shit. And he just was like, "Oh, yeah, good point, good point." So, he's cool with it and everything. But like, he's just wondering, he's like, I just feel kind of weird. Like, I'm like, man, women are allowed to wear pants too, man. So, like, if they're coming at you tough, I mean, consider yourself lucky. I don't see how that's a bad problem to have, type shit, right? But when he said he didn't drink, it was like she went quiet, and I was like, she probably doesn't know how to react to something like that because she's not used to having someone who doesn't like indulge in alcohol and stuff like that. So you're about to learn about people as best you can. Um, Durable wheels, black mirrors, bike people. They would add literally anything except nuclear power plants. Uh, yeah, cause Chernobyl. Remember what happened at Chernobyl? That's very that's I don't even know exactly what happened, but I know that word is synonymous with nuclear power. Probably isn't the best option. But I guess that's what we're here to figure out. But yeah, I'm super interested to see how this resolves. It's like a cool episode of Dragon Ball Z, but I'll probably have to finish it up on a different day. We do. We do. I didn't read this before. I just saw the headline and I was like, oh, this gives us the opportunity to buy battery. All right. Innocent, since you're so involved, since you're so interested, you'll be in charge. You have to remind me to turn back on the alerts. Okay? We have faith in you. And then we can try and fix my damn bot. I was in I was in fall I was in fall stream yesterday, and his bots are so cool, and he has one on Steam. Damn it. And I don't think I was able to copy it in time. I don't know the story, y'all. So Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody got to work. Everybody got to work. Yeah, clap it. Everybody got to work. Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? My name is Cheryl. This is Coding with Strangers, and I want to talk about something. The last time we talked about the power grid and the insufficiencies that it might portray as AI starts to grow is, do we have enough power? Do we have enough? Is the infrastructure that was built in the 1950s going to hold us over for another decade or two? Like, do we need to make upgrades? The answer is yes. Those upgrades and how we do them and how they're most cost efficient and also most impactful with the least amount of carbon footprint is paramount. Now, this debate has kind of raged on my stream. We've done streams where and had conversations where people have advocated for renewable energies, and other processes have said the system we have was built to last. I think I fall into the former camp where we need to build on our structure, innovate it, make it bigger, make it stronger, and make it less impactful to our carbon footprint. Am I out here, am I out here trying to hug a tree and some shit? No, but will I take a paper straw that's biodegradable? Absolutely, right? I'm not gonna let my masculinity be defeated by a straw because I want to save the world. If you're really feeling bold, put your lips on that goddamn cup. Hmm? I want you to go to the nearest Denny's and order a Sprite so damn spicy it'll burn your lips off, and drink from the cup. But it stands to reason the people who have the power and the things to change it stand to reason that they want to figure this out, because not having a consistent source of power is going to make people's lives miserable. But thank God rich people don't even want to be uncomfortable, so that's what's going to keep us all alive, like, seriously. And people in the chat mentioned react nuclear, and it's just the Chernobyl still is very much so in the vernacular of people, in the lexicon of people in the Western world. And even though I can't describe and define exactly what happened and led to the chain of events, I know that it involved nuclear. So it just makes people very nervous. And I know that where that happened, people still can't go there. So it's very, very and I don't think anyone will be able to go there even after my death, in my lifetime. So, like, it's very shocking to hear how we're going to solve this. So there's some news breaking on how we will probably approach this. So we want to get a better idea of that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this. The U.S. grid is adding batteries at a much faster rate than natural gas. A shift towards renewables is officially in high gear. This came out August 27th, 2024. Who wrote this? Oh, what y'all ain't giving credit? Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the name at the top? John Timmer. John Timmer wrote this. Okay. I remember John. John is cool. We fuck with John. While solar power is growing at an extremely rapid clip, it is absolutely, in absolute terms, the use of natural gas for electric production has continued to outpace renewables. But that looks set to change in 2024. The U.S. Energy Information Agency, the EIA, has run the numbers on the first half of the year and found that the wind, solar, and batteries were each installed at places that dwarf new natural gas generators, and the gap is expected to get dramatically larger before the year is over. Oh my! So they've already started running tests. I feel like we should have been doing this a long time ago, but maybe because the battery technology has rapidly increased. And a lot of people don't understand how good batteries have really gotten. I just want you to go back to a time where you think about your iPhone 3 and your Nokias, and you had to keep a charger on you. I'm brave enough to go outside now without a phone charger. I don't know if it's because there's a charger everywhere, or is it because the batteries? I think it's because the batteries have gotten better. They've gotten smaller and become more compact, and more versatile. So I think it's in large part when we start to see innovation and advancements that take place in our cellular devices, it speaks magnitudes for what's going on a larger scale. Solar batteries booming. According to the EIA numbers, about 20 gigawatts of new capacity was added in the first half of the year, and solar account for 60% of it. This is impressive. I have solar panels, so I know how cool it is not to get a bill, and truthfully, how great it is to know, like, to not know when there's no power in your neighborhood. Storms could be happening, things could be happening all around you. Doesn't matter because you have solar. Over the third of the solar addition occurred in just 2 states, Texas and Florida. That is so hilarious. The two states that probably are against renewable energy, but Florida people can't really deny it because they don't have gas lines because they're literally a swamp. But Texas, is big oil and big gas. There's a lot of open space in the West Texas for batteries to be charged by solar energy. There were 2 projects that went live that were rated at 600 megawatts of capacity, one in Texas and the other in Nevada. Next up, batteries in the U.S. saw 4.2 addition gigawatts of battery capacity during their period, meaning over 20% of the total new capacity. Batteries are treated as the equivalent of generating sources by the EIA, since they can dispatch electricity to the grid on demand, even if they can't do so continuously. Texas and California alone accounted for over 60% of these additions. Throw in Arizona and Nevada, and you're at 93% of the installed capacity. So within 4 states, we were able to generate enough. So basically what they're saying in a nutshell is, with the additions of solar panel, wind, and a bunch of things, they had a goal set out to see how much energy they could build up just with this certain capacity and how long it would take. And their assertion was basically was going to be a while before they do it. But just with 60% of it, they've knocked it out of the park. And that's just taking on Nevada and Texas. When you throw in Arizona, California, and Nevada, in Arizona, sorry, I already mentioned that, things get kicked up in a real way. And I think it's more attributed not to the technicality of having massive fields of these solar panels. I think the technology and how we capture energy and reconvert it. Like they said in the last sentence here, they were able to call it on demand when the grid failed. So it's not a question of keeping it constantly going there. This is the same exact science that happens here. When the power grid is up, cool, no problem. But when there's an overcast where the sun isn't directly on my solar panels, my battery kicks in for me before going to the grid. So this is phenomenal. The technology that is being used on the internal houses is now being used in a really strong and powerful way. This is great. The clear pattern here is that batteries are going where the solar is, allowing the power generated during the peak of the day to be used to meet demands after sun sets. This is exactly what I just described. This will help existing solar plants avoid curtailing power production during the lower demand periods in the spring and fall. This will improve the economic case for installing additional solars in states where its production can already regularly exceed demand. This would be great in the Midwest. You already see a lot of wind farms in Iowa and Nebraska. Unfortunately, I've had to make that trip on more than one occasion. Wind power, by contrast, is running at a more sedated pace. Makes sense, with only 2.5 gigawatts of new capacity during the 6 months of 2024, and for likely the last time this decade, additional nuclear power was placed on the grid at the fourth 1.1 gigawatts reactor and the second recent build. At that voltage site in Georgia. So they have some nuclear going on in Georgia. The only other addition came from natural gas powered facilities, but it totaled out at 400 megawatts, or just 2% of the total capacity. So the growth capacity is there. They did say it was in Texas and Florida, but I'm assuming they're just talking about what they added. But where you got the most power from was just located in Texas. And when you think about the hemisphere in first half of the year, they haven't gone through they've gone through hurricane season already, and they also went through the start of fall. So they probably just had more installations, but solar is very common in Florida. It's as red as a state in how much they're against renewable energy. If you go to Florida, you'll see, even in the most podunk trailer park ass neighborhoods, you'll see solar panels, because that's literally, the grid is not reliable, especially during hurricane season. The EIA has also projected capacity addition out of the end of 2024 based on what's in the work and overall shape of things. It doesn't change much. However, the pace of installation goes up and developers rush to get their projects operational within the current tax year. The EIA expects a bit of 60 gigawatts of new capacity to be installed by the end of the year, with 37 gigawatts of that coming in the form of solar power batteries. Damn, that's exponential. Wind will account for 7.1 gigawatts of new capacity. Natural gas would account for 2.6, and throw in a contribution of nuclear contribution of nuclear, and 96 of the capacity in the original will come out in operation without a carbon emission. Even if you choose to ignore the battery additions, the factor of carbon emitting capacity as added remaining extremely small at only 6%. So this right here, you gotta clap that. With the 96% growth of solar and normal energy, we've only managed to have a 6%. I'm assuming they mean differential, so comparing it to what would happen if you made a 96% growth of like natural gas and natural oil and gas. So a 6% growth by comparison, because we're assuming that is at 100%. So that's almost 94% better than what you would get with going with the gas route. And now the question though, this is the question though, can it be reliably sourced by the grid? If we have rolling blackouts happening because of natural disasters, can we tap into this power and maintain this power? This is the question. And this is why grid infrastructure is so important. Is our grid have the update abilities to hang 10 with this shit? Gradual shifts on the grid. Obviously, these numbers represent a peak production of our sources, very much so. Over a year, solar produces about 25% of its rated capacity in the U.S., and the wind accounts for 35%. The former number will likely decrease over time as solar becomes inexpensive enough to make economic sense in a place that don't receive as much sunshine. By contrast, wind capacity factors may increase more offshore wind farms and get completed. Okay, this makes sense, because you're going to want to put wind farms on the coast, and you're going to want to put sun farms in the middle. In Nevada and Texas, where the state of Texas crosses into two different time zones, you're going to have the opportunity there to capture a lot more sun time. Nevada being smack dab, Iowa and places like this where the sun is at its peak has the opportunity to cover way more, but the wind coming off the shore makes just absolute sense. But total retirements are expected to be 7.5 gigawatts this year, less than what retired in the first half. So this is how much they've retired in exchange. So gas and oil is replaced 7.5 gigawatts of energy thus far. That is likely because the U.S. saw electricity use rise by 5% in the first half of 2024, based on the number of EIA released on Friday. It is unclear how much of it was due to weather. Y'all better figure that shit out, because that's why we're doing this. We're doing this because we don't have a reliable way of maintaining our energy. A lot of the country saw heat that likely boosted demand on the air conditioning. Yeah, my air conditioning currently has been going crazy. And how much could we be accounted for the rising use in data centers and electrical transit appliances? So they're talking about AI here, right? A little bit of that Bitcoin nonsense. The data released includes details on where the U.S. got its electricity during the first half of 2024. The changes aren't dramatic compared to where they were when we looked at it last month. Still, what has changed over the past month is good news for renewables. In May, wind and solar production were up 8.4%, and compared to the same period the year before, by June, they were up 12%. Given EIA's expectation for the rest of the year, the key question is likely to be whether the pace of new solar installation is going to be enough to offset the drop in production that will occur as the U.S. shifts to the winter months. And for all y'all that don't know, the winter months are kind of unbearable because you could have a whole entire day where there's sunlight, but not enough to generate energy for solar panels to accept. So I really like this article. It speaks to the thing that we wanted to know. We wanted to know what would happen if we implemented some form of, como se dice, just because people don't believe in renewable energies doesn't mean we shouldn't be investing in them. And it's kind of the irony is that the red states are the ones that are being forced to lead this drive and push. Texas, for all you guys don't know, isn't connected to the U.S. main grid. They have their own separate grid. And in the winter, 2 years ago, 238 people died because they lost power to the grid. And this project was put on by the federal government to usurp that process, because if the people of Texas need energy and the state of Texas can't provide it, the obligation falls on the federal government. So they have a reason to do this. And what a great thing for the government to do in light of the situation they're in, because you could have simply said, oh, we're just going to upgrade the grid that you have. But they said, no, if you want this money from the federal government, we're going to make this renewable project. And California's already bought in. Florida doesn't have a choice because, the grids aren't maintainable, and because of all the damage that comes from weather related things. So that's why I thought it was kind of strange that they couldn't account for the weather here. But another thing that was kind of interesting about this article is they don't spend enough time talking about how much of the carbon footprint they're saving us by comparisons of natural gas. Like, it's no secret at this point. Everyone's seeing we're all seeing and feeling the impacts of climate change. And while this could easily devolve into that, furthermore, I think a lot more people are having to come to terms with finding renewable energy because they have a scapegoat, and that scapegoat is AI. A lot more people who probably wouldn't have said renewable energies is the way to go, solar panels can't do it for us, are way more open to it, because those data centers that they are betting on to make money for them with large language models need to be fueled a different way. And the last thing you want to see is a hospital lose power just because someone decided to query what type of cheese to put on their pizza to impress their girlfriend. You feel me? I'm sorry, Miss May, you can't have surgery today because, somebody's querying with a large language model. So putting all like biases aside to just make the system work better is the best form of bureaucracy I really enjoy. This is the type of bureaucracy I enjoy, where it's just it forces people to show their hand and show that you like money more than you like, your moral platitudes that you argue against renewable energies because it's gonna hurt American jobs and it's gonna hurt this. How's it gonna hurt? The gas person needs to learn how to work electricity now. Either take a shit or get off the pot. That's the way we rock. But once again, great article about like the advancements that renewable energies have made and how batteries are impacting us and how we have literally upscaled renewable energy in the house. So I like this. I want to know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah. Some people say I press too many buttons. Some people say that. But if not to hear me press these goddamn buttons, I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you on the other side. In a YouTube video. Hey, don't tell on yourself. Don't tell on yourself. Don't tell on yourself. Turn my alerts back on. Thank you. That was your job. Who was that? Who did I say that was? Hey, yo, what's up, geek? Who did we give that? We gave that job to Innocent. Innocent, you had one job. What are you doing? All right, let's take a look at this. Speaking of taking away American jobs, that's a good one. All right, let's look. Let's look at some code. Get some rest, Yag. Get some rest. And we'll fit. The goal is to try and figure this out. Down south. All the boys get crazy. Down south, get ready. Get ready. Okay. All right. What do I need? I need you. Ooh, ooh. uh, Oh boy. Okay. All right, let's give this the good old. Oh, wait, I need to go here first. So we might be able to solve this leaderboard. All right, so apparently, like, it's not updating the leaderboard, and it's not updating the leaderboard. All chatters sorted. And then we have a team. Does matcha have caffeine in it?
The world will know that free men stood against a tyrant, that few stood against many. And before this battle was over, that even a god king can bleed.
Hey, yo, what up, fish? No, everyone's feeling it. Everyone's definitely feeling it. Even myself. If we can resolve this within the next 30 minutes, I'll call it up because we got work. Like I haven't booked anything. I haven't booked dinner reservations or anything. So yeah, at first we were having a log reading issue. Actually, I need to be running this so I can actually get the. And then like we weren't able to, but then like it was just a log issue, so we just deleted everything from the past and basically starting again. But we got to figure out like what is what is tracking the points and what's not. And I think is so the leaderboard, our ranked message isn't, but we made a new ranked message. Hey yo, what up, Sockhead? Oh, Sockhead, we might be saved. We're trying to figure out what's going on with our perfect stranger bot and why it isn't working. Sorted chatters. Yeah, we could run the bug. So yeah, I think with you being in the chat, so if I just hit, if I hit the perfect stranger button, so we got, oh shit, I didn't throw myself into the list, but we'll throw myself out, right? But in this, if I do the command exclamation mark, it's being annoying. It won't let me send a paste ban. It's too long. I'll send the paste ban. Yeah, I think you just really need this first part. Let me see. Let me see if this part will suffice. I think you just need this part. Yeah, I think you should survive with this. Okay, hello. That's actually diabolical. It's not. Okay. Is it just me or is it won't let me hit enter? It won't let me hit enter. How do I submit this shit to you? It literally won't let me hit enter. GitHub is trash. Oh, I need to put those backticks in there? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's actually diabolical. And they should have wrote something about it. The date, I've already converted it. I made the change here. But let me show you. Yeah. I changed the timestamp from year, month, date, hours, second, and then it even went back and changed all of the other ones so it matched. But this one says the error starts at line 138. Ah, shit. It's mad about this. Passing format if string has a consistent format. Ignoring exception in command time date doesn't match year, month, day, hour. Why doesn't this match this though? It should add up to it. You might want to try passing format. Format if your string has a consistent format. So instead of passing timestamp, I should pass format. Is that what they're wanting? For passing format in your string. Where's the code for this command? This is, so this happens here. want this whole entire line? You want line 150? Something did change though. Something must have changed in the documentation because I didn't change the code. I'm innocent here. Yeah, that's the only place where this combination shows up. Control F, percentage. Oh no, I lied. There's two places. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's two places. 150 and 116. Year, month, day, but it's the same thing. It's the same setup. Oh, but it is fucking up with the final one. What is this? I think this might be a bigger issue. I think the issue might be with this one. What does this one do? Time, location, time. Why do I need to do this twice? If I set up the format here, time, location, converts the time tuple to a string according to the format specification. And then what is time, local time? Converts seconds since the econ of time tuple expression local time. Let me get you that line from 150. Do you want 116 or 150? The time, location, time. This is part of I believe that this is part of the datetime import. Why? Probably because go back to the error line. Okay, 150. Actually, the error line is 138. I think, okay. And 116, I think if we remove this element, I don't think this is needed. Because we already have it in string form. If this is simply supposed to turn the local time into string, but we already have a way of establishing it in string mode. Yeah, it looks like I'm calling it twice. Okay, I'm gonna put it on ice. Actually, we'll take this all. Only real programming languages. I'm trying to make you proud. I'm trying to make you proud. All right, let's run it back. Let's clear the output. All right, it started up, so that's half the battle. know what you spotted something? You can see the problem with it? Ah, shit. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, the error is still there. Now we got two of them. Shit. It's on 139. Yeah, that didn't solve the problem. DF timestamp equals PD dot to date time DF timestamp. So I think position 1. At position 1, you might want to try passing format if your strings have a consistent format. At position 1, yeah, so if 2024, right? Okay. Is position 1? Yes, yes. You might want. Oh, okay. Are you saying? Nah, it. If you look, you had it just identify it. So tell it what's position 1. Okay, you might want to format by passing format if your string. Okay. Yeah, so the way I would want it is how I say it, 2024 2024. Okay, so if I ask you what position 1 what is position 1, it would be the year. It would be the percentage capital Y. Oh. So is it conflating this? So is it? So if I remove, are you saying if I remove this, but but if I remove it, then everything turns into dashes. If I remove this, I think everything would turn into dashes. Which then wouldn't, I mean, shit, if we're going to start again, we might as well. Okay, but prior to this, they were all slashes. And then all of a sudden, so I purposely rewrote the code so that it would go back to slashes. So it matched everything else. But if you could change your format string. Okay. But that wouldn't change everything in the past. What a dilemma. All right. I mean, we've already deleted everything, but if we could go back in the past and make everything look like it used to, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I would at least be able to, because I have the data in my repo, so I could just pull the old data. The days that it hasn't been working is just the days it hasn't been working. But okay, let's go back here. Let's retest this, because I think you're gonna see like the thing I saw like 2 days ago that made me rewrite this all. Do you think we should bring back this time thing for 116? Can we bring back this time stamper thing? Yeah, it didn't stop it, so I guess we did need it for something. Okay. Ah, shit, I keep forgetting to take myself out of the equation. Clear output. Okay. We can test this out. All right, this one only works when people are talking. I need all right, me and Socket are both in the race or on the board. Yeah, it's a command, but the final leaderboard is something that only I can run. Okay, so if we go look at the total chatters now, after running this, see how it's now different? So if I wanted to, I would just have to delete all of these. Right? Because then now they all match. And if I ran it again, okay, if I ran it again, there we go. So now 189. The await message. Okay, but it did change to coding with strangers up here. If you look below me, it did change to coding to strangers. So that's good. But does the message work? The message does work. I guess I just have to be okay with the, like, okay, let's go to the GitHub real quick, because if the GitHub has all the other ones, what's on 189? I think it's just the await message that's been bugging. It's an await message. Yeah, it's an await message. It's waiting for the ranked message, but the ranked message comes from the final leaderboard. The final leaderboard. Hold on. The ranked message self final leaderboard. So it updated this one, it updated this one. Sockhead is right there. Oh, but it got rid of all my ranked users. Okay, we need to fix this one to make this CSV remember. So this one is rewriting it every time. We just need to, but if we app end it, then I think we can probably app end it. Sorry, but if you're looking at that, let me pull up my Discord, see if I can pull in the other files. GitHub rather. Yeah. Look at our icon. Nice. Okay. First, secondary, please. Oh wow, that's not the thing I want. That's actually diabolical. I don't have a file on that. Yeah, as it stands now, it seems to be working. So we'll print after 111. It should. I don't know where. I want to say yes. When was the last time? Yeah, it should be. Wait, no, it's definitely not. Because I pushed. When did I push this last? Let me see. I'm looking at my GitHub now. Okay. It just printed out this. I don't think it printed it. That's the dictionary. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, but it says "look at me," so I don't think. Hold on, I have the word "look at me" above there, so that makes me believe. Yeah, I don't think so either. Look at me. It's printing the DF. So the df is this one. It's the timestamp. Yeah. So it's not printing out anything. Unless we can figure out what these two are. We probably need a statement similar. Let me add a little bit of razzle dazzle to it. You said 110, 111. Let me add a little razzle dazzle here. Oh boy. Solve one problem, get three more. All right, let's give it the good old college try. Yeah, it's not acknowledging that. Ignoring exception in command object no object view. Yeah. Wait, what? That okay, so it's a lambda issue? Ah, fuck, okay. Reverse true. I can never get this shit right. What did you change about yours? Did you just remove the dictionary? No, dig sorted. But the thing is this isn't causing me strife as the message, the ranked. The message still shows. If I hit the button, the message will show. So like some way I must have realized that this was an issue and went about it a different route, right? The issue the issue I'll probably have moving forward is every time I change the total, so every time the more I like yeah, I during when I was programming this, I must have realized there was an issue. And with that issue came, I was like, oh, I can't figure this out. So I just must have stopped. Oh my goodness, this is such bad programming. And was like, okay, let's go about it a different way. Hey, what up, Tree? Cause yeah, because if you look here at my ranked message, I literally have a ranked message here that's all glorified. And then like right below it, I have another one. So even in the leaderboard, hold on. Because even in the leaderboard, I use the same exact command. But that's part of a routine, so I guess I can't really knock that one. Yeah, I don't. If it works to this capacity, then we're fine. It updates the users. Um, so far I've won 4 times. You've won. You've come in second 4 times. So it's keeping the math. I think the only thing, if I really cared, that I would probably want it to be like, okay, if I update this, I would like to keep a universal score, but I don't really care that much. The only thing I think I would probably change, and that's for this, is so in the ranked CSV ranked underscore user to CSV. So this part right here. Hey yo, what up, Taurus? But I'm to be honest, I'm good with this. Perfectly real. So good with it, I might fuck around and push this. Especially since we're going to the Windy City Dev Fest tomorrow. So what are we thinking about style here tomorrow? Should I swag out? Or should I like street swag out? We gotta go with a collar shirt, right? Low key swag? I'm not as cool as you, Taurus. You guys already know. That's once I hit partner, we doing a hot tub stream. So sooner I get to partner, the sooner y'all can get y'all hot tub game up. Send full swag. Show up in no clothes. That's so dumb. I hate when companies do that. That's so dumb. Google security is very strict, so remember to bring your ID for building events security. Your name must match your registration on every bit. You will not be able to enter without an ID and your official name on the registration. Nice. Um, the official venue is at Google. The conference is for this year is going to be held at Google on the 6th floor of Google, the event center. Registrations open at 9 a.m. Opening remarks will begin promptly at 10 a.m. with the first session starting at 10:15 a.m. Be sure to arrive at the venue before opening remarks to get a good seat. There will be information posters as well, digital displays around the venue with maps to direct you to rooms and helpful information. If you are entering a session that is in progress, please show respect to the presenter and do so quietly. Code conduct, like what are we, fucking kids? You know what? You're right, You're absolutely right, tourist. I'm gonna go there very comfortable. I am the prize. Session 1 schedule. Session 2 check out the event guide. Uh, is there like I'm about to get okay 10:15. Exploring how best to learn from a robot at 10:45. Workshop build with AI, fine tuning Gemini. Bring the gap crafting native experience with web APIs, maps. Session 11 a.m. is the first break. 11:15 event evaluating the evaluator, navigating the complexities of Gen AI. Getting started with multi platforms, Google Maps, integrated AI, Google Workspace solution. 12 p.m. lunch. One session, enter the brave new world of Gen. I'm not gonna lie. If this is all AI, I don't really think I'm that interested anymore. The superpower and kryptonite brought by Next.js, JavaScript. The website is down. What do I do? Android, mobile devices. 2 p.m. from bug fixes to bug bounties, transitioning from developer to ethical hacker. Okay, 2 p.m. sounds very interesting. The easiest way of app development, serverless computing. Creativity and tech. The building blocks of generative AI. Leveraging data AI for social good. Decentralized on the go Web3 development for Android. Let's talk about sign language using Python. Well, I think the goal for me is to make connections here. As great as some of like I have to like that 2 o'clock spot sounds great. Um, 3 p.m. Let's talk about sign language in Python. That would be interesting. Building Gen AI applications with Flutter. Fireside chat, Google AI Studio. Closing remarks. I'm more like 60, 65. What's the weather gonna be like? It's gonna be 85 degrees outside. The high of 85. So that's not terribly bad. But and it's gonna be cloudy, so as long like I'm not gonna put no creases in my shoes, but we gonna wear some nice shoes. We gotta be comfortable. We're gonna be on our feet. No, absolutely, Sockhead. Like, I think tomorrow is gonna be the day I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, I think, like enough people are gonna ask me, so what do you do? Where do I do this YouTube here? And I need 11 people to subscribe to the YouTube channel, basically. So I think that's where I'm gonna knock that goal out, but also take the chance to get good. No, I don't think like people who work at Google don't even dress like that. If I wanted to stand out, there's way better ways to do it. I could put on a whole fucking Nigerian traditional garb and come in there like fucking Princess Zamunda or some shit like that. But like my goal is to find find people there that I can mesh with, you know? Speakers, schedules. Okay. Um Also, this is happening on a Wednesday, so we don't really even know what all is going into this. I guess we might as well find our parking spot. It starts at oh shit. Let's see if we can damn, sale is ended. No more tickets. Cool. Thank God I already got mine. Registration starts at 9, be 1 hour, so I need to be downtown by 9:30. Yeah, let's set up the parking real quick. Yeah, but I can also if it's like if I get because parking downtown is just a matter if you want to spend $20 or not. On a Wednesday, I can also just park there. I can drive to my house downtown Chicago or south side of Chicago and then just take the train if I really wanted to. But to be honest, parking for me isn't really dreadful in Chicago. And especially in that place, the hardest part is just going to be getting there. You were talking about recommending getting. So I was about to. What the fuck? You. He was about to roast my ass. Like, damn, boy. Thought you said you was at this shit. Yeah, it didn't rise to the occasion for me. It's sort of like when I was telling. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's four. It's 4 city blocks. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's four and a half city blocks. That's fine. Oh shit! I'm parking in someone. I'm parking in someone's house. I always like parking at people's house. So it's an 11-minute walk to get there. And I get in and out privileges. 20 bucks in and out privileges. It's half a mile away. 0.5 miles. Yeah, I can do this. How hot is it gonna be? Because even if it is, I'll Uber. I'll Uber the rest of the way. I just don't want to be hot. Yeah, but I don't. I don't. To be honest, I don't want to be hot at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. it's gonna be 79 degrees outside in Chicago, pushing to 81. So between 9 to 10 is gonna push to 81. My AC kicked on a few times today, so I know it's hot. Even at night when the sun went down. Hey yo, what up, Grimy? Like if it's super hot, then because I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably Uber there. I'll probably Uber from there. But then if I'm gonna pay for Uber, that's gonna be $10. So I might as well just park somewhere closer for 30 bucks. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, as long as it's not unbearable, right? As long as it's not unbearable. I do like that this one is like in and out services. I'm not even gonna lie. That is a banger of a thing. I need this address. 459 North Green Street. Idiot. Okay. Schedule. Let's see. Tomorrow at 9:30. Let's see. Thanks. Yeah, it would be it would be $17 to Uber from there. So that'd be basically 20. So I might as well just park closer. Actually, I think I'll make the walk. Point 0.5. I'll make the walk. We'll freshen up in the bathroom. We got 30 minutes. I'll have. Oh yeah, we gonna get some W's. Hey, yo, what's up, Insane? Yeah, we'll have time. Get there. I could walk there in 11 minutes, 10 minutes. And we'll take it from there. Show love for the Doves. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fun. Just gotta be focused, and yeah, we'll probably cut it short. Appreciate you, Sake, with the help and everything, but I probably should start getting ready, iron my clothes, get a breakfast plan set up. Yeah, you're right. Let's not leave it a chance. You want to know something that's kind of crazy is I'm actually supposed like I did want to go out and have a light dinner or early supper with somebody, and she's not budging. I was just like, that's so terrible, so terrible. How I can't get that to work. So terrible. It's just like, ugh. No, no, no. We ain't pulling no all nighter. we're done with this one. Yeah, let me start getting ready for tomorrow, which will require me to actually get up and pick out clothes. We're going with a collared shirt. We're wearing jeans. We're gonna be comfortable. We're gonna have the sling bag with us, so we gotta travel light. But we're gonna need the backup battery. We need to charge my Beats. And we at least need to get 8 hours. You feel me? If I need to be there by 9:30, probably need to leave my house around 8. So we gotta make moves. Gotta make moves. Traffic's gonna be diabolical. But yeah, it won't be any stream tomorrow. I'm just gonna make the assumption that I'm gonna stay out in Chicago for as long as possible, and make as many connections as possible while I'm out there. And hopefully, when I come back on Thursday, I got over 1,000 subscribers, which would be like super dope because I literally accomplished nothing other than getting people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's what I accomplished. If I don't get a job, I'm not leaving there unless I get 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Every person I meet, just force them to like, share, and subscribe. Because I have the QRS code for it too, so they can just scan it, and it'll automatically take them to my page. Ayo, we got Crumb watch dog Crumb. Watchdog Crumb. Watchdog Crumb. Alright. I'll leave you guys with a programmer. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Take me to the good part. Hey yo, we made it. Hopefully, let's see. Does all this shit update? I don't know. Did it update? Who was in first place? Alright, yeah, it did update. It gave Sockhead the lead. Alright, that's great. And it removed me out of there. Thank you guys so much for printing the list. Alright, so the list is updating. We're back on rotation. Oh wait, Crumb was in the race? Okay. I didn't know Crumb was in the race. We're gonna go see Crumb. We gotta go see Crumb. I'm sorry, we gotta go see Crumb. We gotta go see Crumb. I'm sorry. We gotta go see Crumb. If Crumb was in the race, I feel like that'd be diabolical. He's playing Watch Dogs. Is my favorite Ubisoft game. Yeah, Crumb's in the race. Crumb's in the race. We gotta go see Crumb. All right, well, Grimy already knows. Double stream. Tell Crumb we're coming. We're gonna go watch Crumb. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. I just gotta get my mind right about tomorrow, so cutting it early tonight. But you guys get some rest. I'll come back with good news. Any news that I get from that thing, any connection I make, I'll obviously share with you guys on Thursday. So that will what Thursday's show will be all about. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.